Ah yes, the Half-Life series. In the world of gaming, only a few series are as iconic or as mysterious as Half-Life. Its story of interdimensional conflict and unanswered questions has captivated many players for decades. Here's everything you need to know about the Half-Life multiverse. Our story begins at the Black Mesa Research Facility, a top-secret scientific complex hidden in New Mexico. Scientists at Black Mesa push the boundaries of reality, experimenting with teleportation technology and tapping into a mysterious alien dimension called Zen. But one day, their experiments went wrong. Very wrong. Very, very wrong. An experiment involving a Zen crystal triggered a resonance cascade, tearing holes in the fabric of reality. Portals to Zen opened across the facility, unleashing a wave of alien creatures. And then there's the G-Man. No, not Gary Newman. A mysterious reality-bending entity who seems to control the events from behind the scenes. His true intentions, like much of the Half-Life universe, remain shrouded in mystery. In the original Half-Life, you play as Gordon Freeman, a theoretical physicist caught in the middle of the Black Mesa disaster. With nothing but a crowbar and the advanced HEV suit to protect him, Gordon battles through waves of aliens and a military cleanup crew sent by the government to silence all witnesses. His journey culminates in a showdown in Zen, where he defeats the alien leader called Nyalan, closing the rift between worlds, for now at least. Afterwards, the G-Man appears before Gordon and offers him a job to work for him and his employers, or be left to die on Zen. After accepting his offer, the G-Man puts Gordon in stasis and pulls him from Zen, giving him the status that he's hired. In Half-Life Opposing Force, you experience the Black Mesa incident from the perspective of Adrian Shepard, a US Marine sent to contain the disaster. Shepard quickly learns that the government has its own plans, like nuking the whole area to erase all evidence. His journey introduces a new alien faction, Race X, and culminates in a battle against a massive creature called the Gene Worm. Like Gordon, the G-Man takes interest in Shepard, even going as far as stating that Shepard reminds him of himself before placing him in stasis for reasons unknown. Though unlike Gordon, instead of getting hired, Adrian Shepard gets the status of being detained, and we never saw him since. In Half-Life Blue Shift, you play as Barney Calhoun, a Black Mesa security guard. Barney's story provides a more closer point of view at Black Mesa's day-to-day life. While the stakes are less apocalyptic, Barney ends up escaping with a group of scientists. Though right as he leaves, his file gets pulled up, setting his status as out of range, whereas Gordon's was hired and Adrian was detained, meaning that the G-Man showed some interest in Barney. After the resonance cascade at Black Mesa opened the dimensional rift between Earth and Zen, it caught the attention of the Combine, a multi-dimensional empire that conquers and enslaves entire worlds. The Combine quickly launched a full-scale invasion of Earth in what became known as the 7-Hour War, which was how long it took for the Combine to take over the Earth and wipe a large portion of the population. Humanity surrendered under the leadership of Wallace Breen, a former administrator at Black Mesa, who brokered a deal with the Combine to serve as their puppet ruler, believing it's the only way to prevent humanity's extinction. The Combine transformed Earth into a resource farm, draining the planet of its natural resources, enslaving humanity, and worst of all, using a suppression field to get rid of humanity's ability and desire to breed, which will eventually cause their extinction. In Half-Life 2, 20 years have passed. Gordon Freeman is awakened by the G-Man and thrust into the dystopian future where the Combine has conquered the Earth, with Dr. Breen as the planet's puppet leader in City 17. Gordon joins the Resistance led by Eli Vance and his daughter Alyx Vance in order to dismantle the Combine's control over the Earth, working with other surviving humans and Vortigaunts. The uprising succeeds in weakening Combine control, causing Dr. Breen to teleport away, but Gordon ends up destroying the Dark Fusion Reactor, triggering a massive explosion atop the Citadel. But before him and Alyx gets exploded, he is once again saved by the G-Man.
Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived.
Which leads us to Half-Life 2 Episode 1, where they are teleported under the Citadel, which is on the verge of collapse due to the explosion, with its reactor being in a critical state, threatening to destroy all of City 17. Inside the Citadel, Gordon and Alyx retrieve vital data from the Combine's network that could help them win the war, as well as a message from Judith Mossman. They both manage to escape the city right before the Citadel blows up. However, the explosion causes a super portal, which is just like a regular portal, but Zenkai boosted from all the damage it took. In Episode 2, Gordon and Alyx travel to meet with scientists Eli, Kleiner, and Arne Magnuson, who are all working on a rocket capable of closing the super portal to prevent the Combine reinforcements from arriving on Earth. Because if they do, it will be like the 7-Hour War all over again, except this time they won't last 7 minutes. When they arrive, the vital data they found helped them close the super portal with Magnuson's rocket, preventing Combine reinforcements from ever coming back to Earth. They were also able to decrypt the message from Judith Mossman, who is in the Arctic. Judith reveals that she has located the Borealis, the missing research vessel created by Aperture Science. Shout out to Portal fans!
Aperture Science.
Eli insists that the Borealis and whatever dangerous technology that was created must be destroyed in order to prevent another Black Mesa incident, or for its portal technology to fall in Combine control, which could start another 7-hour war. As Eli accompanies Gordon and Alyx to a helicopter in order to travel to the Arctic, they are attacked by Combine advisors, which are psychic slug-like creatures who serve as the Combine's overseers. One of the advisors brutally sucks off Eli Vance before Dog arrives and beats the shit out of one of the slugs, but it's too late. Alyx collapses, grieving her dead father, and the game ends on this devastating cliffhanger for the next 13 years. Until Half-Life Alyx came out. In Half-Life Alyx, it's set in the time period before Half-Life 2 where players control Alyx as she battles through Combine forces in order to get to a prison called the Vault, thinking that it's where they have Gordon Freeman locked up. However, it was the G-Man who was trapped in the Vault. He offers Alyx a deal, the chance to rewrite history and save her father, after spoiling episode 2 for her, to which she accepts. This leads us to where they left off in episode 2, but this time Eli is alive, an advisor is dead, but Alyx, like Gordon, is hired and missing. But Eli knows that it was the G-Man who took her, and tells Gordon that they got work to do. This sets the stage for new possibilities, and teases the continuation of the series. 13 years and we got 13 more seconds of plot advancement. While Half-Life is celebrated for its storytelling, it's also infamous for its unanswered questions, like the G-Man and his employers. The G-Man remains one of gaming's greatest mysteries. Who are his employers? What's their agenda? And why do they intervene in Earth's fate? His cryptic behavior suggests that he's playing a much larger game with Gordon and Alyx as pawns. The Combine is also another mystery. They're an interdimensional empire which is vast, but we know little about its true leaders or goals. The advisors act as overseers, but who or what controls them? And what happened to the other worlds they've conquered? There's also the Race X, which is introduced in Opposing Force. Were they drawn to Earth by the Resonance Cascade similar to the Zen? Or do they have a deeper connection to the Combine? Their fate remains unexplored. Half-Life's unanswered questions have kept us guessing for well over 2 decades, and with any luck, one day, we'll finally get the answers we've been waiting for. Until then, the mysteries of Half-Life will remain a mystery. Let me know how many years you've been waiting for Half-Life 3. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share your Half-Life theories in the comments below.